Hey guys, working on a Volkswagen Golf, Rabbit, convertible, Cabriolet, whatever you want to call it. Even the Caddy is going to be the same with this. So what we're working on, and this is an MK1 guys, what we're working on is the heater box guys. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take out the heater box in depth. The reason we're taking it out guys is because one, the heater core is broken. So that's reason number one. But two, all these controls are so stiff, they barely work. And also it's split here in the middle, as you can see. So we gotta take it out, guys. That's what you gotta do to fix it if you want it to work properly, guys. Okay, so you probably noticed that the dashboard is out. So in the previous episode, I did a very detailed how to remove your dashboard episode, guys. You can remove the whole dashboard in under 2 hours following this video. In order to get to the heater box, and I'm redoing some of the wiring and checking things over. In order to get to the heater box, guys, you're just gonna have to take your dashboard out. That is the easiest way. Okay, let's get into this right away. Okay, so the first thing we gotta do, guys, is pop the hood, and I'll show you what to do over there. Okay, so obviously you're gonna have to drain your coolant before you do any of this. But in our case, see, the heater core was leaking. So what I did is I just bypassed it with a hose. See, I have a video on how to bypass it. So what you have to do, guys, is you would disconnect this hose from this, right? And then the bottom hose from where it was hooked up, right there, right? So I disconnected those. These are the hoses for the heater core. It's very hard to disconnect them inside underneath the dash. So just disconnect them here. And then when you pull the box out, you'll be able to just pull them back with the heater core and the entire box. How does that sound, guys? Okay, so once you have done that, so you'll notice over here, usually there's a little cover here. So you pop that cover off, takes 2 seconds. For some reason, I'm missing some screws here, but see, you gotta take off that screw, that one, and then on this side, that one and that one. So I am off camera, gonna go ahead and unscrew those right now, guys. Okay, once you remove those, you grab a bag, you write down heater box on it, and you start putting all the little screws from the heater box in here, because otherwise you're never gonna be able to put it back together. You gotta remember what screws go to what. Okay, now that we got these bagged, check out the heater box. Like in your case, it might be like seized on or whatever, but like this thing is basically ready to, see, it's ready to come out. I think what's keeping it in place now is maybe the hoses inside. Well, let's go inside and take a look. Okay, so inside here, it's basically ready to come out. So now, right here, you got 2 plugs you have to disconnect. So those both go to the heater box. See, they go right into it. And then there's a ground wire. See, there it is. It's a brown one. It goes over top of that, and it goes to like the ground terminal right there, guys. See, right there to that thing. That thing's pretty corroded, so when I'm doing electrical, I will be cleaning it. But see, it's one of those wires, that one there. So you unplug it from there, and that is the ground. And then as far as those hoses, see, there they are. I think if we just pull on this, see, yeah, they're just gonna come out. And then all over here, you'll just have to like see these cables here. You'll just have to move some of these wires around so it doesn't catch when you come out. And we're ready to pull this thing out, guys. Okay, guys, so when pulling it out, see, I'm just trying to be careful not to hit this on here. I'm almost debating on pulling this off. It just sits there, but I'm gonna try to leave it. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying. Okay, guys, as you can see, I got it out. Now I just gotta untangle all the wires. Okay, we're getting close. So anything you unplug, see, like the way we did over here, you have to label it. So I put heat. That way later you don't forget. You don't want to put all this back together and you forgot to plug something in. So this one here, the one that's like really stiff to move. So that cable runs underneath there through the firewall. I'll show you where it comes out. See right here, guys. It comes out right there, runs like this. See, and then it hooks up to this thing. This is like a valve. It opens and closes, right? And the hot water either goes through if it's opened, goes into the heater core, runs through the heater core, and then goes back into the engine, making it hot in the car. And if you flick it to cold, right, then it shuts the valve, and then water doesn't, or hot coolant doesn't go into the heater core. So that's how that works. So this is extremely stiff. Like this thing looks pretty rusty and old. So we're gonna replace that with a new one. And inside the car, we are just gonna disconnect it. See, so you just clip this off right here. See, like that. And then you can disconnect that cable right from there. And then you can check it. Like once you disconnect it there and disconnect it on the other side, if the cable moves nice and freely, your cable is not rusted and corroded. It is that thing. And that's what we're gonna do here. So I'm gonna disconnect that and I'm gonna attempt to pull this out, guys. I disconnected that ground like I showed you guys. That whole spot with all the grounds for everything in here, sorry about that, is so corroded, guys. Can you see that? See, look. So when I'm doing the electrical video, every single one of those needs to get disconnected, cleaned up, and put back on. So that will be in the electrical video. Okay, let me pull this out. Okay, guys, so here it is. As you can see, it was not bad to pull it out. So now I'm just kind of looking at this, for example, and yes, stuff is definitely not right here. Look inside of it. See, like this blender is like detached. See what I mean? So, I'm gonna order a new heater core, guys. So I'm gonna wrap this episode up, guys. So this episode was about pulling it out, which is what I did. And I'm gonna have another episode once the heater comes in and that, and we're actually gonna take this whole thing apart and we're gonna fix every single thing about it, guys. So thank you very much, guys, for watching Problem Solver Garage, guys. Thanks for watching episode 13, guys. And watch all the episode on the complete restoration of this beautiful car, guys. Thanks for watching. Till next time, everybody.